Hi friends, today we're talking about factoring, and I was going to do a video about how to factor in the real world because it's one of those things where a lot of times kids go, when am I ever going to use this in real life? And I'll be honest, factoring is one of those where you struggle a little bit to find um, where you might use that. So when I talk about factoring, I am actually talking about there's actually a couple of different kinds of math, and depending on where you are at, so we could take the number 28 and we can factor that. We can cut it into its parts, right? And so we can say, I know that 4 goes in there, and 4 times 7 equals 28, and I can factor that 4 back down even further. 7 is prime, so that stays. So the factors of 28 are 2, 2, and 7. Now you can also factor that a different way, and you can write kind of all the factors. So I do it, I think if you remember those videos, we do it like this, where it's 1 and 28, 2 and 14, 3 doesn't necessarily go in there, 4 does, times 7, and so those would be your factors of 28. Now, there is another kind of factoring where you do it in algebra. So you have, say, polynomials, they're called. So you have this nice little thing there, and then you have an equation like x squared minus 4. And so what that means is you're going to factor that into 2 parts, and usually it's something like this. That's a plus sign. Oops, apparently can't make plus signs today. There we go, let's try that again. There we go. Okay, so this would be the factorization of this. This is breaking those two, and we don't need to go into it right now. But those are the 2 ways, over here and over here, of factoring in math. Now, this way is really good for skill development in math, for looking at the pattern recognition. So you're looking at patterns as far as how the numbers are multiplied together. So the making sure that 2 and 2 make a -4, that kind of stuff. But as far as actual like real world applications, it doesn't have a ton. It doesn't have a ton of applications really. But it is good skill development, and it is something that you'd use, you learn, and then you can build on it later in mathematics. Now this other one, this obviously has some applications, because let's say you have a birthday party and you have 28 kids, right? And you want to give them each 4 cupcakes. So you know that you have to get, or there's going to be 7 groups of 4 cupcakes. Or say you have, 28 cupcakes and you have 7 kids, everybody's going to get 4. That's probably a better way to say it. That makes more sense. So this isn't an assignment. It's just simply talking about how we use factoring in the real world. Thanks.